Please repeat after me. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Revered Swamiji, who is conspicuous by his absence, learned colleagues, committed non-teaching staff, and dear disciplined students. All of us are really lucky to be associated with VIOL. See, such a unique institute VIOL is. See the atmosphere, so serene, so placid, so peaceful, full of positive vibrations. And then when you see the teachers here, don't think that I am blowing our own trumpet. I am not boasting of my own teacher, but I am simply stating a fact. The teachers here are really committed and dedicated. And the students, they are so highly disciplined, so well behaved, such a good demeanor they have. It's really a pleasant sight to see and interact with all of our students. But one thing which makes us very sad or unhappy is when we see the lack of progress of some of the students. Some students, of course, as far as language learning is concerned, they are blossoming, they are growing like anything. Their percentage is very low. But a majority of the students, they are withering, they are lagging behind the others, and they are not at all growing. I think something wrong is there with their attitude, their approach to books and learning. The thing, once we have joined VIOL, everything will happen automatically by default. But no such magic will happen. As in Sanskrit, there is a Subhashitam, a beautiful, a very wise saying. It's like this. Acharyat padamadatte padam sishya swamedhaya padam saha brahmacharibhyaha padam kalakramena cha. Padam here means not our foot padam, but 1/4, that is. And 1/4 is never one. Part is never whole. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 gives us 1. The perfection, the complete thing. So, Acharyat Padamadatte is only 1/4 that we get from the teacher in the classroom. But my dear friends, don't think that 1/4 is insignificant. That 1/4 itself is the crucial thing which lays the foundations of your, strong foundations of your learning. And in the classroom, how a disciplined student should be. Merely keeping silent is not enough. He has to concentrate and he has to listen to the teacher. And this concentration and listening or learning are directly proportional. The more the concentration, the more the listening and you are learning. And especially while you are learning spoken English, a language like English or any other language, grammar should never be ignored. The teacher toils like anything to teach you the rules and principles of grammar, and if we simply neglect, we cannot lay any strong foundation. We cannot build anything on the edifice of, say, any foundation, because we have no foundation at all. So if you think that grammar has nothing to do with spoken English or English speaking skills, then we are totally wrong. And this grammar, we have to learn from the teacher, that 1/4 is over. Now the next 1/4, Padam Sishya Swamedhaya, 1/4 over. But 1/4 again should come from the student himself or herself. It all depends upon your own effort. That means outside the classroom, you should read books, you should write a lot. By reading, as our learned Swamiji has tried to impress upon us how important reading is in learning any language. Without reading, we cannot learn the sentence structure. We don't come across new words. We don't come across any beautiful expressions. And so that's why we should make friends with books. We should keep on reading. Reading is simply inevitable if we are serious about learning English. And besides reading, this writing is also so important. Even today we see, we come across students now, even after finishing, completing 2 or 3 levels of English, they still use sentences like, I was told him, I went there, I was caught him, I will success in my exam, believe me sir, I will success in my exam. All these blunderous, nonsensical sentences they speak, not at basic level but at advanced level. It's only because they have neglected their grammar. So grammar is an inevitable part of your spoken English. And to remove all these mistakes now, then we have to say read a lot and also write a lot. Writing helps us. Take one paragraph and copy it in a notebook, a small paragraph, 10 lines enough. Every day, do it every day. And padam saha brahmacharibhya, that means discussing with your classmates and colleagues on a daily basis. Instead of chatting and discussing useless or insignificant, say, unnecessary things, discuss grammar, discuss sentence construction, discuss active voice and passive voice, discuss direct question and indirect question, all these very important aspects of grammar. You please discuss. This discussion helps us to learn and to remember all aspects of language in a very easy manner. And all these things, you are listening or speaking or reading and writing, these should not happen in a haphazard manner. They should happen in a sustained manner. That means you should not do this by fits and starts. It should not be a once in a blue moon affair. It should not be just a flash in the pan, but it should be very sustained, consistent, continual and continuous. And that is how, if we do these things, we are sure to pick up very strong, very beautiful, very language which is full of, very expressive. So therefore we can say our success as language students can be given in the form of a formula. S is equal to S plus S plus S plus S. I mean to say success is equal to self-effort, self-confidence, sustained effort, and also sacrifice. You may wonder what this sacrifice is, sir. This sacrifice is not sacrificing your money, your pleasures, your life, and not all those sacrifices of high nature. By sacrifice here we mean sacrifice social media. at least for 1 or 2 years. If we do all these things, we are sure to pick up a very good language, and I hope all of you the very best of luck. And I also thank our Samyog sir for having given me such a golden opportunity to stand before all of you. Thank you all.